Okay, let's see if we can get some money for delivering that last map to West House.
Hey, you! What's going on? Why didn't you deliver any maps yesterday?
We were busy.
I wasn't around. Sorry.
Well, there are more maps to be delivered, and my customers are getting very impatient. Did you deliver the map to the rolling man?
Yes, sir.
All right, let me see his signature, and I'll give you your next delivery. Here's your next delivery, a map of the Northlands to a Tun Lyak staying at the Journeyman Inn. And be quick about it. She's been waiting since the day before yesterday.
It's a map of the Northlands. I'm supposed to deliver this to, Tun Lyak, staying at the Journeyman Inn.
Should we deliver it right now or go to the Enclave? Well, we have been shirking our duties as a delivery person here. Maybe we should at least try and see if we can deliver it. Okay, Tun Lyak is not here. So I guess we will visit the library first. Stone wall.
Some kind of sandstone, very malleable, but also very vulnerable to the elements. These cliffs probably have huge, naturally formed caves and tunnels.
Ooh, a dragon.
It's a stone dragon gazing down into the center of the dome like it's guarding the entrance. It's a magnificent piece of work.
In we go. Middle circle.
It's a circular hollow about 20 centimeters across and about 5 centimeters deep.
Stone dragon.
The dragon's mouth is pointing straight down at the middle of the floor.
Bunch of hollows here.
It's a small recess about the size of my fist with a thin duct extending from the recess to the circular hollow in the middle of the floor. There are 3 others just like it, arranged with equal distance to each other in a circle and all connected via a duct to the center of the floor.
Everybody got that? Ah, stairs. Okay. Now, I don't know much about designing libraries, but having a large lake just doesn't seem like a good idea. Sorry about that odd pause, it's the music. But yeah, having lots of moisture coming up here doesn't seem like the best idea for books, but yeah. Not much to look at here. Oh, a wheel. Excuse me.
It's a rusty wheel.
Ooh, let's mess with it.
Stuck.
Oh well. Pool. Ah, here we go.
It's a pool of seawater. You'd think that it'd be a bad idea to have a pool inside a library on account of the moisture, but I guess magic makes everything possible.
Oh, okay. I guess that answers my question.
The water's pretty cold.
Okay, I think that's everything we can look at. Let's talk to the priest.
It's one of the Sentinel minstrel.
Goodness me, I didn't hear you come in. By the way, you haven't seen Volume 6 of the Complete Annotated History of the Northlands, have you? I could have sworn it was here yesterday.
Sorry, no.
I guess someone else must have taken it. I try to tell them to write down what they borrow on the list, but they never listen. Only last week I spent 3 hours searching the entire enclave for the second scripture of the balance, the scripture of song, before I realized that Vestrum Tobias was studying it back in the city. Now, such incidents could be avoided if only, and this applies to you too, young lady, people would sign out the books they borrow when they borrow them and sign them back in when they're done. Such a simple procedure. It shouldn't take more than a few seconds to jot down your name and the name of the book you borrow. It makes my job so much easier. Now, which book did you want me to find for you?
Sounds like a typical librarian.
Are you Minstrom Yaren?
Yes, of course. What a silly question.
How would I know? I don't know you.
I am Minstrom Yaren, keeper of the great library of Marcuria. In fact, this is the greatest library of all the Northlands. Perhaps of the entire world. Although they say the Dark People have a library as big, if not bigger, than this one. But of course, we're not allowed anywhere near there. Have you been there?
I don't think...
What a silly question. Of course you haven't. You're not of the Dark People, are you? You don't look like any Dark People I've ever seen, so I can't see how you could possibly... Now, where did Volume 6 disappear to?
Yeah, she hasn't been there yet, but eventually she does get there.
Tobias said I should talk with you.
Tobias? Vestrum Tobias? I haven't seen him for... Well, he was in last week, but before that it must have been days at least. How is he? Still eating enough for 2 mules? I must tell you of this funny story I heard the other day, of how Vestrum Tobias eats enough for a table full of minstrum, or was it 1 Elguan? Although the Elguan don't, as a rule, eat very much at all. Did you know that the Elguan can smell water more than half a day's journey away? Amazing, amazing creatures, perfectly suited for life in the desert. The balance provides, that's for certain. The balance provides.
Can we get to the books?
Vestrum Tobias recommended that I look at some books.
Books is what we do best here at the Enclave, that is for certain. Which book would you like to see?
Now, there's a lot of choices here. But we do have a specific title, so let's try that one first.
I'm looking for a story called The Silver Spear of Gorimon.
Yes, a fanciful tale if I ever saw one, but a charming one. Did you know that I'm often paid visit by adventurers wishing to read everything available on the spear so that they too can set out on their foolish quests?
Yeah, don't you just hate those adventurers?
Well, they pay for my bread, milk, and butter with their contributions to the coffers, so I shouldn't be too critical of them. But they care not about the books. They care only about what the books can give them.
I care. About the books, really.
I can tell. So, the Silver Spear of Gorimon, then?
Please stand by while we Search the archive.
I did find something of interest. I'll leave it here for you to read.
Okay, so we'll take a look at the book in the next video.